Today is the day. This is one of those good days that I think that the Bencoin Nation is probably going to need and probably going to have. Today, Ben goes to court, and the conversation that is had here should be quite interesting. Now, can I predict the future? Yes, but also no. So I don't know exactly what is going to happen here today, but I think that we should see some very positive movement in the battle between Hit Network and Ben Armstrong. So, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell to be notified of future content, and leave a comment down below letting me know that you're a part of Ben Nation and that you support Ben Armstrong and Bencoin. And there are a lot of things coming very, very soon that we're waiting through these things that are happening. And guys, I want to stress to you that this is about crypto is about influence at some point very soon. And I want you to look, and I'm going to actually take you through this just so you guys understand the magnitude of which we're talking about. Because I don't think that a lot of people do right now. I think you get a little bit nervous. I think you look at recent price action or chart performance, and you say to yourself, like, I don't know if this is ever going to do anything, et cetera, right? Well, let's take a look real quick here. The number of holders, right? We look at the number of holders, 4,354 holders, because we're not doing reflections. We're not doing those games that Ben ETH was doing. 4,354 people that are currently holding. Now, how many followers does Ben Armstrong have on Twitter? 52,000 followers. Now, does that sound to you like there could be a simple 10x in that regard? Because it should. Because I think you got to read the signals. You got to read the signs. Everybody who follows Ben at some point is going to want to be involved in what Bencoin is doing. So they're all on the sidelines right now watching. That's a 12x actually from where we are right now. But let's take it a step further and let's go to the YouTube website. And how many followers on YouTube? 76.6 thousand subscribers. Guys, I don't think that people are paying attention to the signals and the signs. If you are, then you're going to be one of the chosen few. You're going to be one of the people who gets it. You're going to be one of the people who gets whatever the reward is for this. And you're going to see it play out. Again, this is 15 times. This is now over 15 times where we currently sit, 4.3 thousand holders. So start asking yourself, what is going to happen? Mass adoption is going to be the name of the game here, and it's going to be happening a lot sooner than you might think. Now, if you're thinking tomorrow, maybe not that soon, but consider at least that this is what you see is what you get. Right? Ben Armstrong wears his emotions on his sleeve. He is the chairman of this Bencoin project, and when the time comes for it to run, his considerable muscle, the considerable muscle of AJ and Jay James, myself, and guys, I am a small peg in a very large wheel here, but all of us are going to be talking about Bencoin, and other people are going to be talking about Bencoin too. I can't say the names of those people yet because it all has to be done. Ben's got to do all that kind of stuff. Cassie's got to do all that kind of stuff. But guys, at some point you're going to see it start to happen. Now, along with that, let's also say this happened right here. If Bencoin does not enter the top 100 for this bull market before December 31st of 2025, then I will completely delete my account and disappear forever. Now, what is he telling you? What he's telling you is that he believes wholeheartedly that he's going to enter the top 100 in the bull run. Of course, he's looking for top 50, top 20. That's where he wants to be. But in the top 100, where is the top 100? Well, using some simple mathematics, if you look right here, then you can see that the number 100 token right now, 530 million market cap, and we're at 1.5 trillion in overall market. So if that is the case, and with that being the case, then it would be reasonable to assume that with a 6 trillion market cap on this next run, if in fact that's what it's going to be, then what Ben is telling you is that a minimum $2 billion market cap. And the reason that I'm doing that is because there's a 1.5 trillion market cap right now. 6 trillion would be the max, which would mean that the number 100 token most likely would be about 4x from where it currently is, meaning that it would be about 2 trillion or $2 billion. So what Ben is telling you is that a $2 billion market cap. And that is, by the way, about a 500x from where we currently are. So make no bones about it. He is looking for a significant, and I mean significant move up into a much higher bracket of results than what we've seen thus far. Remember, this thing did run up to 95 million market cap at one point previously. So back to this. Let's go look at the price action right now. You can see that it's kind of waning. We're going to close this out. It's kind of waning right now. I told you guys that I expect probably a little more pressure towards that downside because this is a descending wedge. It's playing out. Most probably not going to break to the top. That probably breaks to the downside. So, another retest up here in this range, and then probably a breakdown here to about 8,000 before a move back up. Now, this, of course, is going to correspond with the 200 continuing to come down. Then we'll use this as a crossover and then support, and then we'll probably back and retest. Now, that is based on nothing really good happening. Here is the other issue. If today ends up being really good, remember they are in court today. So if today ends up being really good, then what you're going to see is boom. This is the kind of move that you're going to see. And that's going to just be the start of it. Then we're going to do another retest over here. That's going to be the start of it. And then we're going to start looking for some of these areas, like where do we really have some resistance? Where can we really, because people are going to come back in, they're going to be like, oh, wow, that really just happened. Yeah, that really just happened. And we're going to be testing what is next. And that's going to be in this 1200 range. So there's a very big and distinct possibility of a 50%, maybe even 100% rally for today. That really and truly depends on what happens at court today. Remember, this guy, Ben Armstrong, is fighting for his company. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you are Bencoin, then guys, I want to stress to you that Bencoin is the future of mass adoption in the cryptocurrency space. So make sure that you got your bag packed. And this is not financial advice. My name is Beliefs. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.